Merck and Pfizer reported earlier this morning shares of Merck taking a leg lower, earnings and revenues beating estimates, but guidance coming in well below expectations. Pfizer topping earnings and revenue expectations and affirming its outlook for the full year. Meanwhile, President Trump's 10% tariff and retaliation by China raising questions about the future of the pharma sector. China is a major supplier of pharma ingredients and manufacturing plants. Joining us now, Jared Holz, Mizuho Securities America healthcare sector strategist. Jared, a tale of two pharma companies this morning. I guess let's start with the one that took a leg down, which was 5% when you wrote your note, then it was 8%, and where is it now? 7.5%. Is that a warranted decline based upon what you heard this morning, Jared?
Hey, Steve, thanks a lot for having me. I think so. I mean, this Merck situation is fairly murky at best when you consider their biggest drug is going off patent in 2028. This Gardasil issue, which doesn't seem to be under control, and management had kind of alluded to the fact they thought it was getting cleaned up, but it seems like that's not the case, at least near term. So I think this is just another pharma company that's going to go through some near-term challenges, and I think the street is going to, again, come to the conclusion that potentially more M&A is needed to kind of stem the losses here.
M&A which way? They buy or get bought?
They buy. Just pipeline needs, asset needs as we go through the rest of this decade. Over the next 5 or so years, they're going to have to probably continue to buy assets. They've been fairly acquisitive over the last couple of years. They just did a deal in China, actually, in the obesity space. But just given some of this revenue degradation, they're probably going to have to do more.
Jared, for people that aren't pharma bros like myself and don't know, what is that drug that comes off patent in 2028?
That's Keytruda. That's their biggest revenue contributor by far. This is a massive blockbuster cancer drug that goes away in 2028. They are working on some reformulations. They mentioned that this morning. Just not sure it's going to be enough because this is over 50% of revenue.
All right, now let's put a smile on our faces and talk about Pfizer, which went the other way. Why the big difference between the two companies? Is it endemic to the companies, or is there something else going on?
Not really sure there's that much different, actually. I think Pfizer, we knew the numbers they had guided towards the latter part of last year, so they kind of de-risked the numbers, de-risked the quarter for us to some extent. Stock's basically been flat for as long as I can remember. I don't think the quarter here, the numbers today, really portend in a significant way up or down as far as the near-term dynamics. They're still going through some situations that stem from COVID. There's still some contribution in the numbers from vaccines and other COVID treatments. I think the street will probably wash those out. I think this is another situation in which they have to prove to investors that the pipeline is significant, that they can cut costs if revenues decline. But over the next couple of years, it's probably okay. We're looking more into the out years where there's risk here.
So, Jared, that's fascinating. So you're really saying to me that the different reaction this morning is all a matter of guidance leading up to the earnings reports and how they steered the market. So one did a good job of telling us what would happen, one did a poor job, and each one pays a different price on that day.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I think that what you're seeing in Merck is essentially a reflection of downside surprise related to Gardasil in particular. This has been one leg of the story that's been under scrutiny for a couple of quarters, and there's been some expectation. I'm just going to cut
you off before we lose time, Jared. I'm sorry, but give us something good that's going on that you're excited about in this sector.
Well, I think what could be good is just to get a little bit of clarity on what is actually happening in Washington. We'll get more this week with RFK potentially getting in there, some other big hires on the FDA side, et cetera. So once I think we get the Washington situation cleared up, that could pave the way for more clarity here.
Are there any particular companies that when you get up in the morning, you really want to know what they're doing that you're excited about?
Well, I think Lilly, I mean, they're going to report later this week. I mean, that's been the best name in pharma by far. I mean, we're going to see what they have to say about their obesity pipeline through the year. That would be the one.